Hey, I'm SB on Cuba. Today is going to be a tutorial on how to solve a Square-1. So pretty much the Square-1 is one of my favourite puzzles I enjoy solving, and it's one of my favourite event in competitions. I'm a huge fan of Square-1. So yeah, this puzzle is really unique and I enjoy solving it, and today I'm going to teach you how to solve it. So pretty much if you don't have a Square-1, then I highly recommend that you get one. Now there are a couple of brands out there, but I highly recommend you get a cheesy Square-1. Doesn't hardly ever pop. It's really kind of easy to turn. Like if you like the other Square-1s you get, like Calvin's Square-1 and Cheap Twist. I don't recommend them because they just pop a lot. But this one doesn't pop a lot, and it's just really good. Hardly ever pops, so you can get those Square-1s, but I'm just warning that they pop a lot. Right, so before we get started, I'm just going to go through the pieces of the Square-1 and pretty much teach you how to kind of read algorithms, because the notation is really different to a normal 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This is a lot different. The notations are completely different, and reading those algorithms are quite important on the Square-1. So first off, the pieces. And you pretty much know the pieces are kind of like wedges. So these are your edge pieces, and these have two colours on them. These are also called small wedges. So pretty much they're like kind of the edge pieces. And then you've got these pieces, which are the corner pieces. These have three colours, and they act as corners. And I like to call them large wedges. And so then I like to call these pieces middle wedges. And these pretty much, when you're solving it, can go out of place, but you can just easily fix it. So basically the method I'm going to teach you is pretty much the beginner's Square-1 method. So the first step is to get it into cube shape. Second step is to orient the top and bottom corners. Next step is to permeate all the edges, so having the top, all the yellow edges on the top and the white edges solved on the bottom. Then permuting the top and bottom corners so they're in the correct positions, and then just permuting the edges to the correct sides, and also fixing parity, and that will solve the puzzle. Square-1 is a lot different to a 3x3 because with 3x3 you use algorithms that go R, U, D, L, and B. On a Square-1 is a lot different. Alright, so when doing algorithms, the most important thing you have to do is always hold the slice on the left side. So you're pretty much slicing with your right hand, because if you hold it like this, the algorithm won't work. So every time you always do an algorithm, you always want to hold the slice line on the left side. So to read algorithms on a Square-1 is pretty much you get numbers, and they're kind of separated with like dashes or slashes. Pretty much, slash pretty much means just slice it through 180 degrees. And the numbers pretty much stand for the top and bottom layer. And pretty much you count each, so each piece, each small wedge is worth 1. So each of these is worth 1. And corner pieces are worth 2. So let's say if you get something like 1 and -3, you'll turn the first number stands for the top layer, and the second number stands for the bottom layer. So if it's a positive number, you go clockwise, and if it's a negative number, you go anti-clockwise. So if you get 1, -3, you want to turn the top layer 1, and 1 standing for clockwise, -3, so you'll go 1, 2, and 3. And that would be -3 because it's going anti-clockwise. And if it's a dash, you will just slice it. So let's see if you get another example. So like say -2, 0. So what you'll do is, since negative is a negative, since the negative means anti-clockwise, so you'll go -2 this way, and the large wedge is standing for 2, so it'll be -2 this way. And then if it's a 0, you will not turn the bottom layer, because 0 means nothing and you won't turn that layer. So then yep, then you'll slice it. Now another example, if you get something like 0 minus 3. So 0 standing for the top layer will be nothing. You won't turn the top layer. So if it's a 0 minus 3, you'll just turn minus the bottom layer minus 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And then you'll slice. So that's how you read algorithms on a Square-1. I'm going to go ahead and scramble it up. And I'll get back to you when the puzzle is fully scrambled.